All right, so let's talk about Loren, this season's walking red flag factory. This guy looks like a gas station vape gained sentience and just immediately started negging women. You ever see somebody and just know they're about to make a series of bad life choices on national TV? That's Loren. From the moment he shows up, it's clear he's one of those guys. He's got that I passed one business class and now I talk about stocks like I invented capitalism energy for show. His confidence is sky high, but his competence, basement, chilling, doesn't even exist. It exists, but it's hiding away. No one's ever really found it before. Every smirk and overconfident gesture screams, I'm here to win, even if I don't really know how. I want to play the game, but I hate to lose, and he doesn't win often. In his delusions, though, I'm sure he thinks he wins all the time.
Like next time I go out with like the boys, it's thinking like fish in a top.
You know, I hope you never get your nipples pierced because that would hurt getting it off.
But my preference is to date a trans woman with or without a penis, preferably penis, because a penis is much more fun to play with as long as it's female, right? It's a female penis, not a male penis.
I think we're getting warmer over here.
Can you explain a female penis and how it's different?
The female penis normally like and smells a little bit different because of usually hormones or like the way that they like take care of it. And so the energy of it is different.
What can I help you find today?
I think I'm looking for corsets for a special someone.
You know, you never bought me anything. I've known Loren we started as boyfriend and girlfriend, but it didn't work
too
out
long.
because he wants boobs and a penis. So I'm not his type. We're just better as friends.
You already have the girly, yummy body, so like the corset really wouldn't make sense. By the age of about 7 or 8, I realized that trans woman is what I wanted out of life. But my family was not okay with anything but the straight lifestyle, which is why I had cisgender girlfriends. But then a few years ago, I met a transgendered woman for the first time. And we had sex and we had dates, and that fulfillment was like 100%. My end goal.
Here's where we start to see Loren's inflated ego. Loren's got such an inflated ego, you could take him to a kid's birthday party and use that ego just to bounce for the bounce house all day. The kids could bounce around on his ego all day, all night, have a great time. This man radiates, I explain things that no one asked about energy, and when he's called out on his behavior, that's when the real magic happens. At this point in the episode, you can see him casually weaponizing his past trauma like it's a VIP pass to treating people like garbage. Look, I have drama. Most people got drama. Everyone has baggage. But here's the thing. Your trauma is not your fault, but your toxic behavior is your responsibility. Loren, however, seems to have missed that memo entirely. Instead, he's out here continuing the cycle like it's a cherished family tradition. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of the Leaky Loren saga, where every excuse drips with manipulation, every explanation sounds like a bad TED Talk, and every decision he makes confirms that this man is not, in fact, him.
Is marriage. I would love to have a trans wife and to live my life happily, but it's been really hard for me to find my significant other.
Do you think
Yeah?
this will do?
I think it's good.
And this,
I decided to try to find love overseas.
alrighty. Well, here you go. This one is a large.
Perfect. So I downloaded 2 Filipino dating apps, and almost instantly I connected with Faith. Faith is known as a ladyboy.
Here on
This
day
is a rough
one,
translation
Lauren
from
drops
Thai,
an
and
I
it's
love
used
you
primarily to
like it's a
describe a
casual,
transgender woman.
off-the-cuff remark.
I make her laugh. I can crack
But
jokes
don't
with her
be fooled.
all day long.
This isn't a
Within the
spontaneous
first
expression
day
of
of chatting,
genuine
we reached the
affection.
point of I love you.
It's pure,
Boom.
calculated
Day one.
love bombing
We're good to
straight
go.
from a manipulator's playbook. Now we can break it down a little bit more to see exactly what I'm talking about. So the overwhelming affection he uses is much like a Trojan horse. Lauren's delivery of I love you isn't about building a real emotional connection. Instead, it's a strategic move designed to lower his partner's defenses immediately. By showering her with affection and flattery, he's going to create a false sense of security and intimacy, making it all too easy later to twist any concerns or issues, and we will see this, into something that's entirely her fault and nothing that he did. We can also see that Loren, the way he utters those 3 words feels almost scripted, as if he's reading from a handbook of manipulation. When affection is so meticulously timed and polished, it becomes clear that his words are less about true sentiment and more about setting the stage for control. Love bombing in this portion, so early in the relationship here, is all about creating an artificial emotional high designed to hook his partner so quickly that she barely has time to notice the red flags that are going to start creeping in, that do creep in, and he does use this to kind of maneuver around them. At its core, love bombing is a diversion tactic. It distracts from deeper issues and masks a genuine lack of empathy. By forging an intense, rapid connection, Loren ensures his partner is so caught up in the whirlwind of attention that she doesn't see the underlying manipulation. Once she's emotionally invested, he's free to dismiss or twist any genuine concerns as mere overreactions. This is going to often lead to her questioning her own judgments, and unfortunately we do see this happening later on as we further watch Loren. In short, what we're witnessing
Faith
isn't a
appreciates all that
spontaneous
I do
act of love.
and
It's a
makes me
meticulously
feel worthy.
crafted manipulation strategy,
And now, after 4 months,
overwhelming you
I'm
with
ready to spend my
attention
entire
and
savings,
affection
get on a
now,
plane,
so
go to
that
the
later,
Philippines,
when
meet
things
on a
inevitably
plane,
go
go to the
wrong,
Philippines, meet
you're
Faith
left questioning your
face-to-face,
own reality.
and make that last forever.
Then your total after tax is going to be $60.58.
You still got this?
I got you.
Okay. But there is some things about me that Faith doesn't know. Like the fact that I'm broke. Thanks, Esther.
You're welcome.
Besides working at drag shows, I also work in a retail back room and I work in a gift shop. But it's minimum wage, so I still struggle to pay rent. So, since I can't really afford to survive in America, my ideal scenario would be I go to the Philippines, find a way to live with Faith, and then stay there forever.
What's so messed up is you can't even afford yourself, and now you're bringing a woman into your life who you can't afford them either, and you want them to afford you in another country? Crazy.
Pains, my financial burdens would be less. I feel like I could take care of Faith. But I haven't had a conversation with her about this yet. I don't know how Faith is going to react, especially if she wants to come to America and I can't afford to support her here. But I'm hoping that she loves me enough to see past that.
Cooking in your bathroom is so crazy. Like, who does that? And it's got to be unsanitary. I don't care if you're boiling the water and all that. Gross. There's a bunch of music in this part, so I'm going to describe what he's doing. He's making some type of shrimp soup, something in his bathroom to make it all steamy so he can simulate the Philippines weather. Whether or not that works good, I have no idea, but what I do know is that I know every towel in there has never been dry. The smell of mildew has to be insane in that bathroom. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he thought this was a good idea. I know his landlord has to be so angry. All right, now let's talk about one of my favorite parts of this episode. Here the build-up starts, and by the end of it, Lauren's true colors as a country boy are on full display. He says he can't relate, but this portion does show he is a country boy. This man picks up a shrimp and without missing a beat devours it whole. Shell and all. And then he devours the head. He's declares, I don't do things in halves. I go all in. It's crazy. You can hear it crunching. It's wild. Now imagine this. While most of us would peel a shrimp with finesse, Lauren's approach is more like watching a car crash in slow motion. Utterly chaotic, messy, and impossible to look away from. You know you shouldn't be that captivated, but maybe you can, but I just can't help to look and watch. Every crunch is a reminder that this guy lives his life with no filters, no frills, just raw dogged life, unadulterated, doesn't care. It's wild. It's unrefined, and if you're into that kind of jaw-dropping, no-manner style, then you have to appreciate the sheer audacity of all of it. He just goes in on this shrimp. It doesn't even look done, really, honestly. It's crazy. He just eats a raw shrimp, poop line and all.
Shell takes a lot longer to chew.
Now we're ready.
I think we need to fix some things.
Yeah.
All the sequence.
This side is missing a few.
You're just a mannequin for us tonight.
Because I'm gonna be gone for quite a while. Maybe even forever if it works out. I agreed to help my boss Derek prepare a few costumes for the next couple drag shows.
Let's fix that part a little bit more. It's kind of hanging too low over there. Yeah.
You know, if I was at the bar, I would definitely reach in my pocket and give him this dollar right now.
Yeah.
You want change?
No, he can keep the whole dollar.
No,
there
50
you go.
cent, 50 cent.
Scissors, please. And then scissors over here. How I met Lauren was, I had a show and Lauren was just there. And he just asked me, hey, could you use some help? He was so adamant. So I said, hey, would you care for a part-time job? He said, sure. And I now can't get rid of him.
So it's about 6 o'clock, so it's time for Faith to wake up in the Philippines. Is it okay if I just go call her real quick?
No,
And then
no.
come back? No? Okay.
I'm kidding. Yeah, he may.
All right.
We said hi.
Yeah. So because there's a 15-hour time difference and we both work so much, it's really hard for me and Faith to connect over video calls on a regular basis. Faith has never really had a boyfriend before, so I know these video calls are really important to her, even if it's just a quick hello. Good morning, Faith.
Hi, good morning, my love.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I love the costume behind you.
Yeah. I'm at Derek's. This is his costume room. It's all kinds. You gonna come try some on?
Just never tried that before.
No, you never had a costume room? Are we still sleeping in separate rooms when I get there at the hotel? Or are you gonna sneak into my room?
I don't think so because, we're getting to know each other for the first time.
Yeah.
Just, take it slowly,
Okay. I went all the way to the Philippines to be alone. Is that what you're saying? I'm a super sexual.
We catch a prime example of his dismissive style here, whether it's his smug delivery or the way he brushes off even the tiniest concerns. This little part sets the stage for all the manipulative rhetoric to come. It's the moment you realize his charm is just a veneer for his much deeper issues.
Person. And I've sent Faith a few sexy-ish photos here and there. But other than that, we really haven't talked about sex. I think Faith wants to take things slowly, which is fine. I want her to feel confident this is about love. Guys, you want to meet Faith?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you? I never met you before.
Hi,
You know.
how are you?
Yeah.
And you're beautiful.
You know, I have to tell you something. When he first was looking on the Filipino dating app, he had so many different girls, but he chose you.
Cap. Oh, cap. And if that's not cap, I'll give Lauren $1,000.
Boys,
Yes.
yes.
And I think you and Lauren will be a wonderful fit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Faith. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
They gotta stop enabling
She's
this
beautiful.
manipulator. That's wild.
So I don't think Faith really could hear what you guys were saying, but I don't know. Sometimes she gets jealous when you talk about other girls. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought she would feel special, being known that she was the one that was chosen.
Did she think you guys exclusive?
I mean, we don't really talk about it.
Oh.
Me and Faith aren't necessarily exclusive right now. I don't think she's seeing anybody else, but I am.
Full pause. So if she thinks y'all are exclusive, y'all should be exclusive, or y'all should let her know that y'all are not exclusive. That's it. Nothing else. No explanation. You're a scumbag.
Been hinting at me sleeping with other people. Like, I let her know that I stay over other people's houses, but I'm not sure that she understands.
You're going all the way there. Don't you think she's thinking it's a monogamous relationship?
Well, I mean, like, you know, that's a conversation I definitely want to have in person. Faith is a woman of my dreams. However, I don't necessarily want us to be an exclusive couple even after I go to the Philippines, because I don't really believe in monogamy. I believe you can have sex with your partner and have love and passion and make it very personal. And then you also can go out and have sex with somebody else simply for the fact that it's something different and something new. Maybe they know something you don't know. They can teach you something. But either way, it's just for fun versus your partner who is forever and for love. The idea of being in an open relationship is something that's really important to me. But Faith, because I'm her first boyfriend, that's probably not one of her first thoughts. So I am nervous to tell Faith about all this because at the end of the day, I don't want to lose her.
If her way is monogamy, are you going to be okay with that?
I mean, I'm gonna have to accept it or try and push her into not. Hopefully it's okay.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. It's
I
not.
know him and I can read his body language, and like he's scared. I see the scared little boy.
I think she loves me, but there is a chance that this might not work out. Ooh, what do I want to think about that?
And there you have it. The deep dive into Lauren's standout moments from season 7, episode 1 of From Before the 90 Days. From his grand entrance to that unforgettable shrimp eating display, Loren continues to be one of the most fascinating cautionary tales on this show. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, keep those red flags up and stay tuned for more. Because you know who it is. It's Breezy Bites.